How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the STR Cell Max at 55% level 1 links. We did manage to pull ourselves a copy of this guy in our summons. If you guys have seen the summon video, we'll just leave it at Celtic was pretty stupid. But we did have to go all the way to Pity, unfortunately, to get our copy. Is what it is. Shame that it was the banner right before Worldwide, but we do got him because I felt that it was worth it to get a copy of him because he is that good. He is basically the best STR extreme unit in the game, and a lot of teams can, well, I mean, super bosses and movie bosses can really benefit from his existence, which we're about to enter a big movie bosses celebration, right? So he activates as the entrance animation once only. He guards all attacks and gets attack and defense 100% and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack for 3 turns from his entry turn, as long as you have an artificial life forms or super bosses ally on the team. He also has an additional key 5 and attack 300%. He also gets an additional key 1 and up to 5 and attack 20% up to 100% with each attack performed. So 5 attacks, right? And then an additional key 5 and defense 20% up to 100%. 5 attacks received will get him that extra defense. He also has an additional attack that has a 50% chance of becoming a super attack, and an additional defense 250% and reduced damage received by 30% when all allies are artificial life forms, movie bosses, or super bosses. So it has to be full one of the 3. No mixing and matching. And then he also has an additional 250% attack and chance of forming a critical hit when there are no superhero allies attacking in the turn. And then it launches an additional super attack within the same turn after receiving the attack. Now, on his 18 and his 12 key, he is greatly raising his attack for the turn. And he's not really getting any defense because all of his defense is coming from his passive skill. So we're actually going to toss him in slot 1 here, which is probably, yeah, so... The only thing we're not going to have here is Fierce Battle, but we do need to get Goku Black hit, so that's why we're going to do that. And then let's just do that. So as you guys can see with his attack and defense, right, it's not looking the greatest turn 1. It's like 280k, but still that's not that bad, right? Attack also same thing, and that's just simply because, right, we got to start doing more attacks here. There we go. Well, I was kind of hoping we would eat a super attack slot 1, just so we could get to see that extra attack. But, I mean, we still did pretty good. So, you'll see in the next turn just how much his defense jumps up each turn. Alright, excellent. And now Broly's going to wrap up the turn. Alright, so I doubt we're going to finish this turn, so the next turn we'll probably wrap up. And then the thing about Cell Max is we do kind of need to move a little bit quickly. So it's a shame we didn't get his best link partner here, because we do need to try to finish before his passive runs out. Otherwise, right, he becomes a pretty big defensive liability. Alright, very nice.
While mortal endeavors will inevitably become wicked, corrupted, marred by death.
Excellent. So Tech Merge Zamas is here because he is the one we need to get with Cell Max, because they share the most links comparatively, right? So we're going to go ahead and send him off here. Alright, there we go. So Vegeta got his hits in, which means now he's more defensive, and we're going to be launching that additional super attack. Alright, nice. We're actually picking up quite a few stacks with Vegeta here, so this will really help us out. Alright, nice. And so now we'll get the big attack from Broly here, 11 million, very nice. So you can see how our 55% Cell Max is nearly matching the Rainbow Friend Broly here. Alright, really need those crits out of him, though, to help us finish this. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so taking a look here, right? Huge jump in defense this turn compared to last turn. Alright, and then still just 2 links active here. So let's do this number. Let's grab that. Alright, perfect. And then we can get this with Goku Black. So what the really impressive thing here, right, with the double support, even though we only have 2 links active, right, that double support skyrockets our attack up, which is kind of really what you're using Cell Max for, those big attack numbers. Alright, here we go, 17 million, so we still need a couple more hits, right? So after this turn, he's going to be fully built up attack-wise, depending on how many supers we do. There we go. Would have been nice if that was an actual attack, but we'll take it. Alright, and now he's going to eat a super. Remember, we do have the extra 250% defense. We do have the damage reduction post-super. Double digits. Love it. Alright, and now Goku Black going to wrap things up. I don't know if he can actually do enough here. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Alright, and then let's grab that. Alright, perfect. Alright, and one more for Vegeta, which will finish up this turn and bring us into the first of the Gogeta turns. Very nice. So I believe it's the Super Saiyan Vegeta now? Yeah. STR Super Saiyan Vegeta. Perfect. So it only took the whole fight, but we did finally get him here. So a little bit less on the defense this turn, but I mean, we expected that. Alright, let's grab that. Okay, so we're not going to use his active yet. We're going to use it on the next turn, but look at that attack stat. That's crazy. And we do have the extra support from Golden Frieza as well. Okay, nice. Oop, there goes the super. I feel like Zamasu should be okay here on the super. Might do a little bit. Oh, yeah, okay, that's not terrible. Alright, we do get the additional super attack out of Zamasu. Ooh, 25 million. So turn 3, fully built up. That's kind of what he's coming out at with his best link partner, and that's really good. We do get the additional normal. Okay, so I have been noticing we've been missing a lot of super attacks. So that 50% can really hurt us. Okay, but not too bad post-super here. We may use an item next turn just to kind of heal up and finish up here. Alrighty, so let's go ahead, Alright, let's do this number.
You need more than calculations to understand our Savior.
Alright, and now let's do Broly's transformation. Alrighty, so now we have the domain up. We can really see some fun. Okay, so we're going to start with putting Vegeta in front, obviously. We're going to grab that. Alright, we are going to use the Sensu Bean because we're not trying to die here. I'm going to grab that with Broly. And I mean, this should finish off the rotation. I mean, or get us pretty close to it. Alright, 12 million out of Vegeta here. There we go. We get the additional super attack for 13 million. Yeah, that's why we brought him out. So we can finish this up and we can roll straight into the final phase here. There we go. Another one. Boom. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Alright, so now Broly gets his attack in one last time. Alright, excellent. So Super Saiyan Vegeta down, or Gogeta rather, and now we are in the final phase. So now we get to have the fun. So let's go ahead, let's use his active skill. Look at that. So his active skill is crazy. So not only does it attack him, it launches a huge attack, right? And you can see here it is massively raising attack temporarily. Grants our defense 999%, all right? And it's a target skill, and it can be activated as long as we have a full Artificial Life Form's turn or Super Boss's turn, or just when there's Extreme Ally starting from the 6th turn. So honestly, I mean, it's really not that bad. So now we're going to do this number. Okay. Do that. And then for... yeah. Perfect. So look at that. All right, that is just wild on the attack and defense there. So we don't even have any support this turn. So he's going to take a few hits here, which is what we want right there. There's it. That's what we want. We wanted him to take super. We have a guaranteed extra super now. I don't think this stuns or seals it or anything. No, we lose a little bit of defense, but we have 999,000 right now, so it's not a big deal. Okay, nice. Alright. Alright, taking all those hits. Here we go. 23 million. So a little bit less this turn. But to be fair, we don't have any support. So it seems like at 55% level 1 links, 25 mil is kind of his cap when you include support. Which, I mean, is still pretty good. Alright, here we go. We get another super attack. Remember, we had that guaranteed extra super because of the... because we got hit with a super attack. Nice. And I'm pretty sure Broly's going to wrap this up right here. There it is. All right, so there you have it, folks. There is the STR Cell Max up against the Beast Gohan Memorial Battle. Wanted to do this one for a showcase for him because I really felt like it was, you know, it was the right move. Due to the fact that he is obviously Gohan's main villain, and things kind of worked out. Yeah, his team is kind of still needing some work, although it's doing a lot better since the release of Fizz Rose, EZA, Goku Black, and then he's only going to get better, right? The movie bosses restrictions not going to be that too terribly difficult when we consider that the next worldwide celebration, it's going to be centered around Broly and other movie bosses. So I really think it's going to be pretty easy to keep him up and keep him running for the short amount of the time that he needs to, right? We saw he kind of falls off a little bit defensively after the passive runs out, but he's still pretty good. It's still decent enough to tank, as we saw. Even some hits that he I felt personally like he was going to die from taking that super, but even though he's not getting any extra defense on his super attacks themselves, what he's getting through the passive is so much that it actually more than compensates for that. So guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know, what do you think of STR Cell Max? Did you pull for him? How bad was it? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.